guys, welcome back to the channel, A Moment with Amisha, and welcome back to our 13 days to Christmas countdown lessons from 2025. And today we are on day 7, y'all. Day 7. We are almost to the very end of this countdown, which of course will end on Christmas. So I hope you stay tuned. Please go ahead and hit that the subscribe button down below, like this video as well, and comment down below. And yeah, stay tuned. So in today's video, you guys, we're talking about when God is silent. Now, I know many of you can relate to this. It's a very relatable topic, and it's been a lesson of mine throughout the year where, you know, I'm feeling like I'm praying and asking God, crying out to God for things to happen, to see things move in my life, and it just feels like He's not saying anything. It's just like crickets, you know, you don't hear anything. You feel like, you know, God, are you really there? You know, I know your word says you'll never leave me nor forsake me, but I'm really feeling like I don't see you anywhere in anything. I'm not hearing anything. And so it can be very, very frustrating. To be completely transparent, it can be very frustrating, and it makes you, you know, get to a place where you're doubting, you know, if God is even hearing what you're praying for. But one thing I have learned, and this is the lesson and key takeaway from that I've learned this year through, you know, struggling and being frustrating with feeling like God is silent, is that throughout all of this, throughout this time of feeling that way, He has helped me to build up my trust, right? It's easy when you're going to pray for something and you know, oh, all I got to do is pray for this and that's going to happen. And that's good. That's faith. You know, you're executing your faith. But sometimes it doesn't always happen like that. God doesn't always move, you know, when we want Him to move. Sometimes it takes time, right? Delay is not necessarily denial. And so there are moments where, you know, I'm feeling like, God, I don't see you. I don't feel you. You're silent right now. I can't hear your voice. But He's building my trust, because I'm not turning to anyone or anything else. I'm going to continue to go deeper in Him. And I think that is the revelation. That is the lesson I've learned, you know, throughout the year when I'm not seeing Him move on my time, right? I know there's a Bible verse in Isaiah, I believe, that says, when the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. I think it's from Isaiah 60, I believe. I'll link it down below. But I mean, really, our timeline is not God's timeline necessarily. It's just not. God is going to do what He wants to do when He wants to do it. And sometimes I think He uses those pauses, those moments where we feel like He's not doing anything, you know, He's silent. He uses those moments to really build up our faith, to really get us to trust in Him more, to go deeper into Him. And that's what I've learned throughout this year, because it also made me realize, like, man, you know, it makes you think about how we can look at God. Not that I saw Him this way, but sometimes I'm sure there are moments where we may have moments where we looked at God as a genie, like, oh, I want this, I want that, I want this, and I want that, I want this many, and that's not how it works. You know, we shouldn't look at what always as what we can get from God. What can we give Him? Can we give Him our worship? Can we give Him our trust? Can we give Him our confidence in Him? What can we give the Lord? And that is another thing that I've learned throughout this lesson of feeling like, you know, when God is silent in my life, because honestly, He's always speaking. He really is always speaking. Sometimes we're listening, we're wanting to hear Him in a certain way, and He's not showing up in that way. But it doesn't mean that He's not speaking. If you read His word, if you crack open your Bible, God is always speaking. There's something always being said. So even though in those moments you feel like He's silent, you feel like you can't hear Him, you're not seeing anything happen. And I'm not saying that your experience is not valid. You may not be seeing anything happening, but it doesn't mean that God is not working. It doesn't mean that at all, because He is taking those pieces behind the scene that you have no clue what He's doing, and working that thing together for our good. And so I want to encourage anyone that's out there who's experienced that this year, or whenever, you know, you're feeling those feelings of like, God, I don't see you, I don't feel you, like you're really quiet, I'm seeking after you, I'm fasting, I'm praying, and I just don't hear your voice. I'm reading your word, and even though you're speaking in your word, I need a real, you know, I need a tangible word for what I'm going through, my situation right now. You know, I want to encourage you to keep going deeper into the Lord, and take your timeline off, snatch your timeline off the timeline, snatch it off the board, right? And replace that with peace and trust in God. Because when the time is right, the Lord will make it happen. Whatever you're going through, rely on the Lord, trust in the Lord that he will make it happen. He will come through for you. He cannot fail us, right? And so that has been the lesson for me throughout the year. It's an ongoing lesson, and there are things that I'm still waiting for. There's things I'm like, God, I still hadn't heard, from you about this certain thing, but I'm still yet holding on. I'm still yet trusting in him, because I know that he hears me. I know when I pray, I'm praying with confidence that he's hearing me, and I don't have to doubt because I'm not seeing what I want to happen when I want it to happen. So I hope this encourages you. I hope this gets you to think differently about those moments when you feel like God is being silent, because really he's speaking, but he may be speaking in a different way than you're looking for. Share this video with someone, you guys. Comment, like, subscribe, do all those things, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 8. Bye.